We believe we're a leading digital radiology provider and actually trying to pivot towards becoming a bionic radiology provider. So that's combining the best of technology with the best of human. And so obviously in that pursuit, we want to work with market leaders. We utilize artificial intelligence or AI, and it's the Volpara solution we're utilizing to augment and aid clinical workflow and clinical decision making. So there are two components to that. One is a productivity gain and a productivity component, and the other is around safety, accuracy, and enhancing the output and outcome for the consumer. From inception, the initial contact, Volpara identified themselves as being willing to work as a partner rather than in that traditional customer-vendor relationship. I think showing a willingness to engage on a slightly novel or different commercial basis. So, that excites me because it demonstrates a flexibility in thinking and approach. The product itself is second to none. It is world leading.
The whole idea of technological advancements like Volpara is to give the best outcomes to our patients. Being in marketing, my role is to make sure that these capabilities are communicated effectively, both to our referrers and also to our patients, so that we also gain their trust and confidence that they have actually come to the right place for mammography.
If you think about bionic and the meaning of that phrase, it is about meshing the best of technology with the best of human. So it's that high-tech, high-touch approach. Healthcare is always going to be a human-centered business, so it's important that we don't take the care out of healthcare. And so that is where we really want to enable our human teams to spend as much time as they possibly can with our consumers and our patients, because the ability to offer an empathetic response will always be a human feature. But we want to enable our teams with the best technology can offer so that they can do that, so that they can concentrate on the patient and on the consumer. I think it's true for the majority of health professionals that we're always looking for ways to improve our performance and enhance the offering we have for our patients. And so the ability for radiographers to almost in a real-time basis and on an ongoing basis assess their own performance has led to improvements and gains.
There's also a number of external factors, things like the BRCA gene, breast density, and so working with Volpara we've been able to measure breast density and also use a special breast risk screening tool called the TC8, and that is enabling us to be able to ask those questions up front, so when people come in, they're getting the right care at the right time with the right services wrapped around them.
The reason Volpara has done so well is because they are solving a real world problem and the solution is having an impact on patient outcomes. So for me, this is another great story for New Zealand Inc. Entities like New Zealand Trade and Enterprise that identify talent within this country that is able to scale globally. For Mercy Radiology to be part of that journey and take that message global, we're very humbled and very privileged to be working with a partner like Volpara.